this.
Mm-hmm.
We're an accounting firm, company.
Right.
We're not a CPA. I said, I have to pay a CPA now? And that's what got me upset was I've already been paying my accountant.
Right.
I have to pay somebody else to do her job that just because they got a CPA by their name. Some of them don't even know as much as she knows. They know, the mother and daughter.
I don't.
Now I'm just
I don't
telling you
doubt
why
that.
I
Mhm.
don't think it's right, because
Right.
it's only North Main. I didn't know when I moved here and started my business 3 years ago that we were different. That I was being discriminated, I'm gonna be discriminated against because I chose North Main. And I'm like, everybody else is okay, but because I happen to be on North Main,
Right.
I've got to do something different than any other business. But I don't have to be on North Main. I can leave North Main.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I love St. Charles.
I
He's the messenger, not the message.
I know, but you can carry it too, and I will take it to the
Right.
council too.
and
I'm very
that's-
respectful and I'm very good, and I have
I'm
an
not
excellent
respectful.
restaurant. And I don't.
Actually,
Not when
Tony,
people deal with
for
my
the most-
livelihood.
For the most part, you are.
Okay, so back to
You're
the question
argumentative,
about the
but you're-
CPA.
yes.
I'm demented?
No, argumentative.
Oh, argumentative. Okay, so back to the CPA.
I didn't say you're demented.
So back to the CPA.
Yes.
So now it's the city's position
Mhm.
that we're being audited.
That's what I was told, was that all of the businesses that are affected by this are being.
So it's going to be a
audited.
yearly audit.
Is
Yes,
there a
it is.
reason?
Every year we get a new, just 1 second. Every year we get a new audit,
Yes.
okay? And no one else in the city gets this audit,
No one else in the city has that requirement.
okay?
Everyone that's required.
Next question.
That's, yeah.
What repercussions does the city have if we don't have a CPA sign off on it?
They will deny the license.
Okay, and then which court, circuit court, associate circuit court, which court would be the arbiter in this
That
issue?
I'm not sure of.
Could you find out?
Sure.
Is this governed under Chapter 536, the revised statutes of the state of Missouri?
I believe so, but I couldn't tell you for sure.
So we
because
can
I'm
do a
not looking
petition
at it.
for review if we don't really want to bother our CPAs with this nonsense?
Again, I'm not sure.
Could you find out for me?
Sure.
Because usually when you write a law, you have to say what the repercussions of the law are, you know, a $50
I believe
fine.
it does say in there that it is handled, but how it's handled, but I'm not sure exactly how it is. Okay? That's
It
not
doesn't.
the entire, it doesn't have all of it, so, yeah. But it does have the process for,
And you're gonna get me an email that says I'm going to be audited. I'm being in the process of an audit.
Then everyone would be, right? All of North Main.
all of the people affected by this ordinance, yes.
Are going,
Well, why
and
is
they
that?
just,
All of the licensees.
and they just
Just
came up
made
with
it
this
up.
decision in the past
Yeah.
half hour?
No, I don't know when they came up with the decision.
But
Well,
we
because
have to
Tim didn't tell me
notify.
this, that we're going under an audit. Tim said this is in lieu of an audit, is what he just told us.
In lieu of us auditing you.
No. It doesn't say that you can audit us. It says that
Yeah,
we would.
actually, it does say that.
No,
we
it
can't.
doesn't. It says we would have to hire a CPA to audit ourselves.
It says the finance department or its designee may audit any licensee or licensed premises to verify compliance with this subsection.
Keep going.
Well, I'm just saying,
No,
you just
keep
said that
going.
we can't do that. It says right there that we can.
What determines an audit? What would you consider a company needing to be audited? Why? Because there's doubts
That
of,
would have to
that's
be,
what I would
the
think, is
director
if
of
you're
finance
being
would have to,
audited,
yeah.
there's something.
Okay,
I'm
and
not
here
sure.
and here's something else that this talks about the 90-day period and the 50% of gross receipts. That didn't take effect yet.
What do you mean?
We don't have to sell 50% food. This talks about the 50%. They can do the audit next year, not this year. At the beginning up here, it talks all about, and then you have a 90-day grace period and all that. These are for new businesses and the 50%. This doesn't apply to last year. This doesn't take effect till January 1, 2019, which the reporting will be in May of 2020. This applies to this year, not last year. You don't have the right to do an audit this year. You don't have a right to do an audit last year.
Okay. I'll have to have our.
Go ask her.
I'll have to have our legal department.
You don't have a
Check
right
it
to
out.
do an audit from last year because you already did an audit from last year.
That I don't know. I don't
Because
know
this
if
is
it's-
about the 50% rule that you just showed us.
Right.
And the 50% rule is not in effect,
Right. Okay, well, this is the current.
which didn't take effect till Jan 1 of 19. We're not reporting Jan 1 of
I
19.
understand that.
Okay?
Okay. I'm not sure of what was in place before that, if
I
that
am. I'm
requirement
certain
was.
of it.
Okay. Okay.
And it doesn't
I don't
say we
know.
had to have a
I can't say
CPA.
specifically I can't answer specifically to that.
Okay, here's my two questions.
Uh-huh.
Email about the audit,
Okay.
and we want to who, what, where, when, and why about this audit, and what rules are governing this audit. Because I don't think they have the right to audit me again. Because they already audited me back in June. We already gave them the numbers, right? We've already been audited. They could audit me in May of 2020, maybe. Maybe. But I don't think they could re-audit me right now.
Okay. I'll have them contact you.
Perfect. Thank you, Doc.
Sure.
And I know you're just the messenger, not the
I
message.
am.
But see, what pisses me off is when people at City Hall make up legislation when it's not your job to be a legislator, it's your job to be a bureaucrat.
Well, all I'm saying is, if you want that legislation changed, you're gonna have to go.
No, we're not arguing about the legislation.
Right.
Because the legislation doesn't say anything about this CPA thing. It says if there's an audit, and now all of a sudden somebody just made this up that, oh, we're being audited every year. Because that's what they just made up. Right?
Well,
Well,
I don't know
evidently
when
because nobody.
this-
Nobody ever brought this up to us before
I
till
didn't know
today.
there was an audit.
I understand that.
Yeah, they're just
I
shooting from the
understand
hip,
that, and-
making things up.
And again, I will have them
Covering their
contact
ass.
you about, I will have them contact you about the audit, and I will have them contact you about the validity of
Is it because we
applying
came
it
up
to
here,
this
we're
year.
gonna be audited?
They're
What I-
making this
What I
up.
was told,
Genevieve.
okay, what I was told was that it applies to all of the businesses affected by that
Then
ordinance.
we should have gotten a letter that said like we did last year. You're being audited.
Right,
And this is the date you have to have your proof of whatever.
And this is what we want to
Sales
see in the
and
audit.
our-
This is
all
all
of
the
our-
information that
our-
needs to be
All our stuff.
forwarded.
And I did not get that. I got a note, and I filled it all out, brought it up here, and got a phone call.
Right.
You need a CPA to sign off on this.
do you have the notice with you that they sent you, by any chance?
Back in May of last year?
For what?
No, the one
Oh.
you said they sent you a notice.
Yeah, in May of last year.
For my renewal? Oh, you mean for
For the renewal,
audit?
yes.
Oh, for the renewal. I don't have it, but.
Okay.
It's
I've
already
got
been
it
turned
in
in.
I just
file.
wondered.
The
And
city
then-
has it. It's been turned in.
Tim called me and said, I checked and your accountant isn't a CPA. Okay, well, let me call her. Well, then she called me back and said, no, we're enrolled agents. We do taxes, which they do for me and everything. And
Right.
every year, I've been here 3 years. This is my 4th time to turn in my renewal. First was my initial.
Right.
And she's done it all those years. She was up here with me, carrying my stuff up, and talked to people upstairs with my boxes of auditing. And there was no problem. And so that's why I got upset. I was like, I've been paying her. Now I gotta find a CPA and pay them another fee, which are CPAs are not cheap either.
I understand.
And then you're probably going to have to turn in your liquor license
and
late.
it's because I'm on North Main.
Right. It's because Bobby's moved in. And
And
the
then
city
I
was too
talked to
cowardly
other
to take
people.
care of Bobby's for years and then let Bobby's lie and lie and lie. And now we're the ones that have to deal with it. Because the people at City
Well,
Hall are
that-
inept and they
I
couldn't
won't-
do their jobs.
I'm,
And so now it's your job to do the city's job.
anyway,
Okay.
it doesn't make me
Because the
happy
city couldn't
that-
do their job
understand.
properly.
That's what I was
Right.
complaining about, that why I have to have a CPA.
Well, it's because the city,
And now, today, because we're up here, we're gonna get audited? Just
It's
because
not
we're
because you're up
complaining?
here and it's not
Well,
because
then I
you're
never
complaining.
got a
it's
letter
because they're
saying-
making
Well,
this stuff
that's
up.
what I'm-
It's
but
because
I'm
they're making
saying-
this stuff up, Tia.
Well,
As they go.
You-
if I
can
get
say-
audited, the whole.
You can say that, I
And
know,
some of
because you
them
just found out
already
about
got
it 20 minutes
approved by
ago.
the council.
I'm not
I know.
I'm not in the process.
I
so
know you're not.
They
Messenger,
don't tell
not-
me
not the
everything.
message.
They don't tell me
think-
everything.
Well, they
that
didn't
they're
tell me
doing.
I was being audited either until just now.
No, just
When I
now.
brought this up.
Yeah, well.
They're like, oh, fucking tell them
maybe
we're
we
being
better
audited.
shh and not get audited.
Yeah.
I don't care, I don't have nothing to hide. Anybody can walk in my restaurant and see how much food comes out of that kitchen downstairs.
I don't doubt
I-
that.
Well, you
no
know what?
problem
I think I'm
about
gonna
that.
take Don's advice and sue the city. Right? Ain't that what you said when we started this
I'm just,
conversation? Why didn't you
I
sue the
just
city?
asked why. I just asked why.
Why I didn't sue the city yet?
Right.
Great answer, Don. I like it.
Because,
Just
I
sue
mean,
the
you,
city.
you've been saying that, you know, that the city has wronged you.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, they've run the whole block, I
Right.
think,
No, it's 3 city blocks.
huh?
They got
I
3
don't
city
know if it's
blocks.
3 city blocks or not.
It's 3. 100, 200, and 300.
Okay. I don't doubt you one bit. But all I'm saying
You
is,
just did doubt me. You just said I would do 3 city blocks.
said, I don't think.
I know, you doubted me.
I doubted me. Anyway,
Okay.
regardless, okay,
Well,
that's,
That's why I was here, to,
and I fully understand, and I'm going to go back to
Last,
the finance
last
department.
question.
Sure,
You're the messenger, not the
I am
message.
the messenger.
Can we talk to the message?
I'll ask them to set up a meeting with you.
That's what I mean, rather than argue with you, because I know you don't want to hear my bullshit. and, hey, Don, this is professional, not personal. I don't take this
I
stuff
don't take
personal.
anything personal.
Perfect, because I don't either.
I don't take it
And
personally.
this is professional, not personal.
Yeah.
And when people mess with us professionally, we mess with them professionally.
I'm,
It's professional, so see if you can get me an appointment with the message.
okay.
I'm
What would you
assuming
like
that-
the message to be?
Dabrowski, Valenti. They're the ones that wrote these laws.
No.
No, they wrote them.
Larry Dabrowski is the director of administration. He didn't write the law. He didn't write
He
it.
was part of the architect of the law. I'll leave it at
The
that.
council was, yeah.
No, because Larry told the council, because the council wasn't at the meetings. City council never came to the meetings. Dave Beckering was never at any of the meetings upstairs on the 4th floor, and the council chairman, they were never at the meetings. So the
Okay.
only information the council got was what Larry gave them.
This is your some.
Well, if you didn't go to a meeting, I don't know, it wasn't tape recorded. How did they get the information? How did the council get the information? Because council wasn't at the meetings.
The council were the architects of the bill.
Along with Larry and Mike Valenti.
That's what you say.
No, it's what I know.
Okay.
So you're saying the meetings were a big waste of time,
No.
and they were a big
They were
joke?
public meetings. They were to get the
No, they weren't even
information.
public. We had to sign in and stuff.
Why wouldn't?
Well, I don't know. I don't go to public meetings and sign in. They made us sign in, or we couldn't even enter the room. Not everybody was allowed in the meetings.
We had,
Okay, that's
meetings
your
were
interpretation
junk.
of it.
They were a joke. Let me get the door for you, young lady.
thank you.
You're welcome. Let's roll. Thanks for everything, Don.
Yep. You
Messenger.
going that way or this way?
Thank you, where we going? That way?
Yep.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for everything, Don.
Just expressing my opinion.
Yep.
I fully understand. You don't want to.
Hey,
You get
I
your damn
apologize.
blood pressure
I
up. You
know.
need to
I
go.
apologize to you.
All right.
I absolutely apologize.
All right.
Absolutely, and thank you for your advice.
All right.
Oh, mine's
Is your blood
great.
pressure good?
120/80.
There you go.
Spot on.
It wasn't a few minutes ago.
I love messing with these people. They've been messing with us for years, all because Bobby's moved in.
Take care.
I like looking out for the little guy. Fuck those people.